Matarese. I've got another great show. I've got Bill Burr on the phone. Hey Bill, how's it going over there?
Joe, I haven't seen you in forever, man. I'm living out in La La Land.
Yeah, last time I was there, you got hammered. You kept calling me Joe Magazine.
I had no idea what your fucking last name is.
It's a funny story, cause there was a magazine right there on the bar. It's like a play on words. Thinking of doing a magazine bit in my next half hour. I even cut together a little audio. Do you mind if I play it?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So my name's Joe Matarese, which of course sounds like magazine. I know, right? So I was in a convenience store the other day buying condoms. That guy knows what I'm talking about. And some guy just shouts magazine. Right, calm down, guys. I turn around thinking it's a fan looking for an autograph. Turns out some midget wanted a copy of Penthouse 4. You believe that?
So, what are we doing?
We're just hanging out. You know, as peers in comedy.
What do you want, Joe?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really prepare.
This is gonna be an awful show then, Joe.
Well, quit slacking and think of a topic.
What are you into?
Hold on a second, I'm tweaking. I gotta calm down.
Joe, what's going on with you, man? I noticed, you're really starting to get, I don't know.
I don't want to talk about it. And I'll never tell you.
Give me some dirt, Joe, for the love of God.
Well, I'll tell you, but we're not that close.
Okay. Joe.
I'm sorry, it's that fucking podcast. Monumental waste of time.
Right.
I blocked Karen and now she hates me. All because I called in. Who am I kidding? I bet you've seen it.
It was tough to watch.
I don't get it. Why me?
Your reaction is so much fun.
I tried drowning myself in Kumia's pool like AJ in The Sopranos. I couldn't find a cement block. Even Beavis was laughing at me.
You gotta toughen up a little bit.
I stopped by Ann's and the guy's hiding under the windowsill. I said through the glass I could see him, but the guy just rolled away like a worm. Already too, I went over begging the guy for a donation. Just a couple of bucks till pilot season. He threw a Panera Bread application at me and slammed the door. I know they're my friends, but I ain't no civilian, capiche?
They're not your true friends, Joe.
So here's my question. How do you expect me to feel when I'm only getting bashed because people know it upsets me?
I can answer it. Because that truth is the truth for everybody.
And when I fight back, I get called a spaghetti faggot. What am I doing wrong?
You're asking for it.
So now you're on their fucking side.
See, right there!
Well, I can take a bashing from your average Joe, but when it comes to comics, I can't handle it.
That's what you gotta know, Joe. We are gonna be making fun of you.
But I don't see why.
That's the game.
So it's a fucking game to you. This is my life we're talking about.
It's fine, Joe. It's fine.
No, Bill, it's not. I weren't on Breaking Bad.
There's no winning with this guy.
So I ain't got material on hitting women or fucking kids. Does that make me a bad comic?
I tried to tap out 3 times. Like, fine, forget it. We don't...
Try getting booked for a private only to have nobody turn up. Did an hour of my best material to fucking furniture. Weren't so bad, no one heckling. All in all, the best crowd I've played to.
Joe.
Maybe if I were a piece of fucking trash like you guys, I'd get a gig.
I know your point. You know my point. We don't agree. Let's fucking move on.
I'm sorry, I got worked up. So how's the family?
I think we're doing alright.
Must be difficult being with a moulignon. Between you and me, I can't stand them. I got a bit on it. You ever get it where you realize minorities are inferior? Happens to me all the time. I'm like, hey, they're inferior over here.
No, Joe, I gotta tell you something, man. I'm hanging on by... I'm white-knuckling it my way through this just trying to make a relationship work, dude. Like, I realize this about myself, dude. I am fucking great when things are bad.
Why don't you tell her to go back to where she came from? Now, I'm not saying that's Africa.
I don't want to be that creepy guy hanging out in a bar in like fucking 10 years.
Me and my wife are going through the same thing. It's a fucking nightmare.
So where you at with her right now?
Well, she started abusing me. You know, bashing me with the yellow pages or burning my hand with matches.
You pussy.
Said she won't stop till I get a job. How do you keep your girl from hitting you? Judging by her hands, it looks like she could do some serious damage.
Joe, because when I got in a relationship, I didn't put my balls in a little box.
Well, I'm thinking of leaving her, but she's got me on so much Selexer I can barely think straight.
You're not gonna do it.
Well, she thinks she can hold Adderall over my head, but I'm serious, I'll do it.
You know what you're gonna do, Joe? You can do what everybody else in America's doing right now.
I've already bought a timeshare in Grand Rapids.
You did what?
Guaranteed to triple my investment. I'm bringing other guys in. Even got my neighbor Drax a slice of the action.
I don't know what the hell you did that for.
So, how much can I put you down for?
Nothing.
Moving on. So, you and Kumi are still talking?
No.
Why not?
He's a jackass.
You seen his show with Artie?
Yeah.
What do you think?
There's something about it, man. It's just overwhelming.
Did you find yourself laughing?
Not really, but they were going fucking bananas.
Looks like Artie's back on the powder.
I knew it.
Okay, what about the Louis C.K. whacking off the comics?
Where'd you get that, Joe?
He was on my podcast. He admitted the whole thing. Well, I guess he's acting out his own material now. You know, with the raping.
Joe, I'm not.
And now you're giving me shit for paraphrasing.
You know what it is, Joe? There's a lack of respect there.
What did I say?
You kind of made fun of him.
Was I really making fun of him?
Yeah, that's what you were doing, Joe.
Fine, I apologize. Anyway, I got a plug. I'm doing a street gig this Thursday.
Really?
Testing out some material to passers-by.
Where?
I'll be opposite a Starbucks in Edmonton.
In Edmonton?
Oh, that's right. I'll be standing next to an amp and a bucket. I'm not joking. Made like $13 last Tuesday.
They never threw anything at you?
You gotta roll with the punches.
Joe, I've always said you're an alternative comic.
Anyway, that's the podcast. Thanks for the call.
All right.
See you next time on 100% Italian.